Right now, there are two types of people. There are people using AI for entertainment, and there are people quietly building unfair advantages with it. Most people think AI is just ChatGPT, a parlor trick for writing emails or making funny images. But behind the scenes, a completely different game is being played. Solo operators are quietly building automated systems that write high-converting content, generate hyper-targeted leads, edit complex videos, answer customers, and run entire business backends automatically. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 7 stages of AI adoption and why those who learn to build these systems early will dominate the next decade. The crazy part? Most people are still stuck at stage 0. They are standing on the sidelines, watching AI happen instead of building with it. Every single stage on this ladder completely changes how you work, create, and make money online. The gap between the bottom and the top is widening exponentially every single day. Let's start with stage 0. At stage 0, you have basic awareness. You've heard the news, seen the trends, and maybe tried ChatGPT once or generated a random image. But at this stage, there is no system, no leverage, and no real understanding of what this technology represents. You are merely consuming AI content, reacting to the shift rather than driving it. Moving past this takes a fundamental shift in how you view the machine. Stage 1 is the critical inflection point. This is where everything changes because you stop treating AI like Google. Most people treat a prompt box like a traditional search engine, typing vague queries and expecting flawless results. But AI responds to clarity, context, and structural logic. At this level, you realize a fundamental truth. Bad input equals weak output. Clear, engineered instructions equal massive leverage. This is where prompting becomes a highly valuable skill. You learn to assign roles, give constraints, and feed the AI deep contextual data for human-grade outputs. But the real scale happens when you start stacking tools. This brings us to stage 2, where advanced users combine multiple distinct AI systems together into an unstoppable ecosystem. Instead of jumping between tabs, an operator builds a seamless pipeline. One specialized AI, like Apollo.io, conducts deep market research and scrapes thousands of high-intent leads. A second AI analyzes that data and writes hyper-personalized outreach copy. From there, a third platform like Instantly.ai takes over execution, managing delivery infrastructure and sending hundreds of custom messages concurrently without hitting the spam folder. Suddenly, the math of manual labor disappears, and one person starts producing the exact output and volume of an entire marketing company. Once you stack these systems, you hit stage 3, content multiplication, turning creation into an absolute superpower. AI can now generate complex video edits using platforms like CapCut Pro, human-grade voiceovers through 11 Labs, deeply researched scripts, minimalist thumbnails, short clips, and sales copy. You can even generate and distribute entire weekly newsletters completely curated by AI using Beehive, all in minutes. Because creation is democratized, the baseline bottleneck is no longer production. The bottleneck is now attention. The winners are those who know how to use these tools to command the audience's focus. Stage 4 is where you take your hands off the wheel. This is pure automation. At this level, you've built a self-sustaining engine. An AI writes your content framework, and another independent system handles the media assets. Instead of manually moving files, a central automation engine like Make.com acts as the back-end nervous system, connecting your apps, passing data smoothly, and scheduling distribution hands-off. Your business ecosystem moves and generates value while you sleep. Advanced users understand that AI doesn't just save time, AI creates permanent scalable systems. We are currently transitioning into stage 5, where the line between software and human labor gets incredibly blurry. This is the era of AI agents. Moving past static chat boxes, AI can autonomously operate computers just like a human employee. Powered by back-end automation structures in Make.com, an agent can click buttons, navigate websites, organize data, complete multi-step creative tasks, and run workflows without constant intervention. You don't give an agent a prompt, you give it a goal and it figures out the steps. This is the exact moment where AI officially becomes digital labor. When you combine autonomous agents with full back-end systems, you unlock Stage 6, the rise of the one-person empire. Agile operators are building highly profitable companies that once required a staff of 50 full-time employees. Pillars like customer support, marketing, outbound sales, media editing, and lead tracking can now be completely centralized and automated using an all-in-one operating system like Go High Level, running quietly behind the scenes. Overhead drops to near zero, execution speed scales to infinity, and a single individual with a laptop can effectively compete with legacy corporations through architectural leverage. This leaves us with the final level. Stage 7. The people learning AI today are not just early adopters playing with software. They are actively building the core infrastructure for the next global economy. The rules of work and business are being rewritten in real time. A few years from now, the dust will settle and there will be two distinct groups of people left: those who learned AI leverage early and secured their infrastructure, and those left trying to compete against them. If you want honest, fluff-free breakdowns about AI, automation, and mastering the future of digital leverage, subscribe to the channel. I've left the links to all the tools mentioned, including Apollo, Instantly, Make, and Go High Level, in the description below to help you start building your stack. Turn on notifications, drop a comment on which stage you are currently at, and I will see you in the next video.